You know, I've worked bloody hard the last couple of days. You know, imagine as a taxi driver being dropped in the middle of, let's say, Auckland. In the middle of Auckland. Never been to New Zealand, you've never been to Auckland. And then all of a sudden, you got to start figuring out where to go. People say they want to go to such and such, or do you know so and so, and where's the best place to this, that and the other. Sorry, I've no idea. First night on the job. Anything I know about Rotorua is, you know, how to get here. Oh, look at this. Joy. Firework night. Someone's had a firework party and they've left their bloody rubbish behind. Isn't that lovely? Isn't that nice? Of course, today is the 6th of November and it's 8:15 on a Sunday night. Look at this, the rest of the world, 8:15 on a Sunday evening. The nights are getting lighter. And look, I've just spotted a load of caravans on the other side of the lake. Lake Kirapira. Must be summer. Caravans are out. See? I don't know if you can see that very well on that sort of focus. There you are. And I have got the screen turned down so that it doesn't take up too much space. But yeah, this is a kind of the second video. I did one at 6 o'clock this morning, as I remember. And so when I finished my night's work in Rotorua. Now I'll tell you something. The people in Rotorua, you would have thought the opposite were true, in that in Cambridge they're a very horsey set. They tend to be, I don't know, the impression you get it's more a place for richer people or more educated people, I guess. But the youth, the slobs, you know, you pick them up and you take them out to the movies or the pubs and clubs, and they're like rude, disgusting, belching, burping. What you got there, Lib? Hey, doggy! No, you're too young to drink beer, dear. You're too young to drink beer, aren't you? Where you going? You going to say hello? Wait. Look, you're on YouTube. And somewhere like Rotorua, it tends to be more, what's the word I'm looking for? It's touristy, but the inhabitants of Rotorua are very much more indigenously ethnic. No, I don't know. Perhaps that's the wrong. Well, that's the wrong way to say it. They're just. It's very touristy. It's got the touristy bits, but there's a lot more of a Maori culture, and I think possibly because of that Maori culture, there might be more respect. But it's just interesting analysing the different behaviours of people in different parts of the country. I think because you've got a base, if you like, for your origins and your ethnicism, and we're all comfortable with our own cultures, aren't we? And I think whereas you've got a lot of European, a lot of Japanese and Chinese tourists too, but I think because you might be Maori and you might be more comfortable within your talk of your culture and your ancestors and all the rest of it. Whereas Cambridge is very much more sort of horsey and European and with a smattering of Maori, without so much the Maori pars and the Maori houses and ceremonies. It's just a thought, thinking on my lateral. Anyway, Kirsten cooked a roast dinner. She starts a new job next week. She's going to be driving a bus, driving tourists around, so she's involved with the tourism industry. And I guess, of course, at this time of year, so am I. You haven't seen me lately. I need a shave. Oh no, disgusting. But there you are. I'm still here. I'm still alive. It's another lousy day in paradise, New Zealand. I reckon it's going to piss down next week, so I don't know. But it's a nice, pleasant evening, and the weather's warming up. We're actually sitting down in the house tonight with the ranch slider open, watching TV. I guess in a month's time I'll have the living room fan going. Too damn hot. Anyway, that's all for now. But, you know, things are working out, and I reckon there's Rotorua taxis, or taxi cabs. Rotorua, I should say, because there is Rotorua taxis. That's the installed competition. They've been there for years, but as somebody put it, the co-op or Rotorua taxis have had it their way too long. So I've been getting a few evils. Getting some of these Rotorua taxi drivers are giving me shitey looks, taking food off my table sort of attitude, you know. Oh well, it's the joys of competition. But anyway, yeah, I'm getting to know Rotorua, even in a couple of days. Starting to get a feel for the place, starting to learn some of the venues, function centres, that sort of thing. I was learning that last night anyway. But it's a very new company, and if they get it right and they do the advertising, I could do very well. But again, I suppose that depends how much saturation we get from new arrivals to that particular company. But it's nice to be able to think, well, I can log on when I like and go home when I like, without having to think about, oh God, I've got to do this bloody roster. No one wants to swap with me and whatever. So there you are. Anyway, toodaloo for now. It's a lovely day on Lake Karapira, and I'm about 15 minutes from home. I've got my coffee. I don't know if the more porks are going to start yet. More pork, more pork, more pork. Anyway, toodaloo for now. Ta-ta.